Okay. Let's play some more. Oh, that's quite loud for me. Let's play some more Sacred Stone, shall we? Apparently, I want to be playing Sacred Stones. Let's play some more Path of Radiance, shall we? All right. Let's see. Where do we leave off? So Oscar's level 19. Our Soren is still atrocious, and we did recruit Ileana. All good things. All good things. That's probably worth it. I think promoting Oscar as quickly as we can is still probably a good strategy. Not the best level I've ever seen, but what are you gonna do? That's right. The info in this game is pretty much useless. So let's do, I guess, like Soren. Oh, that's right. You can do like multiple supports in this game. I think you can just keep building everyone's support. Ileana's gonna be just as bad as Sword. You know, it's funny. I was just thinking how I was like, man, maybe our Ileana won't be that bad, but you're probably right. Maybe because we had a bad Soren, our Ileana's gonna be like sick, but I kind of doubt it. We'll see. We'll see. I kind of wish Oscar was promoted for this chapter, but I think it'll be okay. We may as well just buy steel all the time, right? Because it doesn't weigh us down anymore. Yeah, I think so. Does Titania have stuff? I guess I can get her like a steel lance around. Oh, I'm out of money. We still have some in the gem though. Trade Rice. Honestly, basically the only thing that I want, like Soren and Ileana 4 is healing, and Rice can already do that, so Rice is already just kind of amazing, you know? Oh shoot. Okay, I don't know if that showed up on stream, but that error message shows up every time I launch this, so should be okay. I was just hit ignore. Okay, so we should. Oh, that's right. We should get Marcia here. So that's gonna be good. I like her quite a bit. There are. Oh, we also get Mist and Rolf. There are some like. These are like nearly impossible to get. I'm pretty sure. I think there's a Polax guy here somewhere too. Yeah. How do we get those houses? I am under the impression that they are like essentially impossible to get, honestly. What we could do, I usually send Titania that way. And I will probably do that this time too. We could send Titania that way, and then I could like direct both Leith and Mordecai to go that way. What's in the houses? I never get the houses because it's like impossible. I'm actually curious. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Path of Radiance. It's 9, right? It's Gallia. Talisman Restore. Oh, is that what's in them? Talisman Restore. The Talisman's kind of nice. I don't think Restore is that useful. I don't know. We'll see. We'll try to get it. If we can't, it's not that big a deal. The problem with where we're at right now is that we really only have one good character. Like, Oscar's fine, but we kind of have to just send Titania that way. So the Polax guy has 72 hit. That's not that much. 51 avoid? Okay. What is his movement exactly? I mean, I don't want to actually risk anybody. Okay, let's just do this then. Let's see, actually. Okay, that's fine. Let's just stay out of the Polax. What up, Zaharkus? How's it going? Yeah, let's just do that. Probably should have given her other 2 range, but... The mages are really good? Yeah. They don't have very good movement, so I don't know. That would help, though. I will agree. Alright, let's do this. So I think I'm going to... Well, Ike needs to stay back. I guess Ike can maybe help. Although, for some reason, I didn't give him new weapons. Okay, I'm going to target, like, here. Go over there. Yeah, we finished Radiant Dawn. We done one stream of this game, so maybe a week ago, something like that. We did beat it. We completed it, which was cool. But yep, we finished that. Oh yeah, you're right, Hollow. I do need to update that. I will do that. That's right, because I made a little thing that was like how far we made in all the games. Hopefully by the end of this run, we'll be able to update the Path of Radiance one too, but we'll see. Yeah, we got through Radiant Dawn. I was pretty worried about the tower, as I made very clear as we did it. But yeah, the Laguz Royals definitely helped out, and despite some hiccups, especially on the last chapter. Actually, despite losing Har on the very first chapter of the tower, we got there, which is pretty cool. That was a terrible level up, by the way. Hopefully Oscar can kind of help out in the middle here, because all of our units are pretty terrible. Yeah, he's good. I think we're still in that area where the enemies are getting weighed down by steel weapons, so... Okay, we just have to figure out a way... Oh, why you block the mage, man? All the mages need to, like, die to Titania. We need to figure out a way to kill that halberd guy so that Titania doesn't get destroyed. Although with the effective damage in this game, the way that it is, honestly, it might not even be that scary, but really don't want to lose Titania. The problem with using Titania down here, too, is that there's a bunch of sand that we're going to encounter, and she does not go well with her. This is actually why I know you mentioned the mages, that, like, Soren or Ileana could be useful. Yeah, I know, Leith. I've already directed you. I don't know why you're telling me that. I'm gonna run out of hand exits, unfortunately. I guess Ike can help me out here. I don't get weighed down anymore, right? No. Perfect. Okay, you kill this guy. I think we're gonna be able to use Leith and Mordecai here a little bit. Nice. I think I'm gonna kill... Oh wow, that's like... Okay, never mind. I'm not that scared of that guy now that now that I look at the 10% chance of hit he has. Or does like say the mages don't like getting hit? Yeah, it is a conundrum. If you had like promoted Soren maybe, but even then, like, yeah, I don't think that they're basically ever going to be strong enough to. Oh shoot! Oh, I messed this up. Damn it! I forgot. In Radiant Dawn, you can like do directing even after you've moved your lord, but in this game, you like have to do it when you move. I don't think there's any way to direct because I've already moved Ike. Yeah. I don't think so. Well, that sucks. I was gonna have them... I think we should be okay. Yeah, he can't even get to Ike. We're fine. I was gonna have them, like, attack so that Leaf would kill somebody, but unfortunately it looks like that's not gonna be a thing. Okay. I think we're okay. Thankfully, the Laguz, they don't lose quite as much, like, stats as they do in the next game. So Mordecai's not gonna get doubled by these guys or anything. I think we'll be alright. Although, ideally, I would have, you know... Got that correctly. Okay. So I want to get kills for Soren and Ileana here. I don't know if that's going to be possible. If we do that, and then I kill him, and then I put Oscar here. He's 13 speed. Do you go way down at all? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Let's just do this. Let's just be safe. I'm gonna kill this guy. Unfortunately, yeah, all of our two mages, I want to train them, but they are incredibly frail. So you have to be extra careful. I mean, 19 attack. I can't check Oscar's stats. What's your movement? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see how much I've been playing Radiant Dawn lately, because in Radiant Dawn you have to go over here to see movement, and I keep doing that every time I try to look at movement. Okay, let's just stay out of this range. We'll, like, back up Ileana. Because you won't get doubled. Neither of you will get doubled. This guy's not that fast. No. Back up. Back up. Let Oscar fight things. Okay, and he can... I'm sure this is impossible. Yeah, okay. I should make sure they weren't getting one shot either. They do not have very much defense. Yeah, unfortunately Mordecai is going to get attacked a bunch here. Although that guy is just running away, so maybe not. We're actually making pretty good progress. Maybe there's a chance we can get the houses. I don't know. Ow. Well, I don't love the idea of Ileana being attacked, but I'm scared of wide Mordecai. Hey, get out of here, man. You see this guy? I mean, I would be scared of Mordecai, whether he's transformed or not. If this was the next game, he probably would be able to punch him in the face for some damage. Of course, that's not a thing in this game. Oh, man. I equipped 2 range just for these idiots, and they're all attacking Leaf. Alright, so this turn we have to remember to let the... Yeah, I just don't think there's any way to catch this guy, you know? So... Yeah, it's all just coast, right? Because I don't think he's going to attack me even if I'm in his range. We'll see how far we can go. Does Titania have a vulnerary? I feel like she does, but I really want to make sure she does. Yeah, okay, she has a full one. You have full health. Oh no, okay, so I can kill you. Okay, so let's direct for starters. We'll let him roam. Because that way Leaf will start actually killing people. Obviously, I need to stay at the start for the Marcia recruit, but I think it's okay if he moves a little bit. You missed, right? Yeah. My man does have terrible hit. And 16, okay. Here we should be able to find some kills for our mages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I don't love that. Okay, let's back up with Rolf. Make sure we don't go too far back. Here, Ileana, you can have the kill. Okay, so the only 2 range here is the mage, right? There's this guy. I don't love this guy, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's back up. let's kill. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, let's kill this guy. And then we'll back up. And then we'll put... Yeah, 'cause she's not going to be able to kill this guy. And we're still at a mage range. He does definitely not have 2 range. No. So we'll put Mia here, because the other one will get doubled. And then we'll go... Give him his javelin and heal him. And then we'll heal Ileana. We should be okay. I hope. Mordecai just sat there. He's intimidating, that guy. It'd be cool if the pirate came and attacked me, but if he doesn't, I don't think there's any way we can get the houses. I'm actually a little bit surprised that she's fast enough to double a Iron Sword mercenary or Myrmidon like that. I mean, I guess if she like advantage crits or something, that would be bad. Oh, I actually wouldn't even kill. Oh, we're fine. Or like a Radiant Dawn, that'd be fun. Yeah. I do really like that in Radiant Dawn. And it would be really useful here, because Mordecai probably would have killed that guy, actually. Yeah, that is one thing that... The like, staff thing in Radiant Dawn is pretty stupid and useless, but it is funny, so... But the Lagoose punching, I think, is really cool. And it kind of makes sense, right? Like from, I don't know, lore and narrative perspective or whatever. Because it would make sense that Lagoose would sort of be able to fight with their fists, considering they're not transformed for some portions of, you know, fights. 50 strength on transformed. Yeah, he'd be dealing a decent amount of damage. Okay, here comes Marcia. Looks like this pirate does not care about me. The question is, can I Canto for another space? I guess we're gonna find out. I mean, that guy will have to spend another turn. Oh, she just missed a 93. Well, it doesn't matter if I can Canto, I guess. And I probably could have too. Okay, well that's unfortunate. I did not want to miss that 93. I hope Marcia will come recruit herself. I don't really know. Hopefully she won't just start wandering around. I think she does recruit herself. So. Yeah, it was unfortunate. Unless I saw that wrong, I'm pretty sure that was a 93. How do I kill this guy? Alright, let's do this. Let me kill this guy. Alright, and then Rolf is actually going to be useful here. Rolf and his little Rolf's bow. What do we have to deal with? There's some knights. The halberd guy is dead. That's important. Can you deal enough? I might also have to hit with Mia. Oh, no, I don't. I suppose it's so terrible in this game. Yeah, it's not good, that's for sure. I think it's like slightly stronger than an iron bow. It's like in between an iron and a steel, I think. There's 8 might. Do I have an iron bow? Yeah, steel bow has 9 might, so it's just like a slightly weaker steel bow. which yeah, is not great. I mean, it's sort of cool because he starts not being able to use, like, Rolf as a character is just so crap in this game for so many reasons. But at least it allows him to sort of use a steel bow, even though he doesn't have the weapon level for it. But yeah, it's pretty terrible, especially as you go through the game. Oh my god, Mordecai, kill him. Yeah. I mean, Letha and Mordecai go through the sand actually pretty nicely, so I might actually be able to get the second house. Well, there's no discipline skill. Man, Rolf could really use discipline. I mean, Rolf has so many problems as a character that, you know, but... I think it's like an item that, like, makes sense, like, why he would have it and what it is, but in practice it's just terrible. Hey! Alright, sweet. So we got Marcia. Dude, when I was younger, playing this game a lot, I thought for sure you could recruit this guy. Especially because I didn't know that Largo was a character for a long time. And then I was like, oh, Largo's just a promoted bandit. So, like, obviously you can recruit this guy. Looking at his picture and stuff, it's pretty obvious you can't, but I was like, why is there a random named pirate on this chapter? Like, you have to be able to recruit him. You can't, obviously. Also, his stats are absolutely atrocious, so I'm not even sure that I would want to recruit him, but... Alright, well, I'm gonna actually... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... You have 9 movement or 8? Oh, Mordecai actually should be able to go attack that guy, so... That's cool. We do have to deal with Nabata and his guys. How scared am I of these guys? He does have the most power by a lot. I think I'm just gonna start luring these guys out. Hell continues. To recruit, yeah. And anyone, once you realize that it's like you can recruit people, it's like anyone with a face is like recruitable, you know? Like, thank you. Yeah, Boyd unfortunately died. I don't remember. Oh, Boyd died because I'm dumb. Boyd died because I saw the steel axe might as weight, and I didn't think he'd get doubled, and he did. So, unfortunately, we are down 1 Boyd, but everyone else is alive. So. He's ugly, of course you can't recruit him. Yeah, that's what I was saying when I hovered over him. I'm like, when you actually look at him and think about it, it's like, why would that be a character you can recruit? But when I was younger, I was like, he has a name and a face. Why wouldn't you be able to? There's actually there's a, like, brigand on chapter, like, 4 or something of Sacred Stones that, for some reason, has, like, a weird face. He's not named or anything. And I thought for sure you could recruit him. I don't know why, but... No, Mordecai. I knew he was gonna go up there. I guess I should have directed him. Oh, guys, my first awakening run. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I got doubled on that. Yep, was in the defense chapter. Yeah, I remember that because I remember being dumb because I thought that the might was away. I remember that. I was like, how did he get doubled? Oh yeah, the portrait. Yeah, it's some heroes thing. Only Kid Boyd? Yeah, I think it's like Kid Boyd. I thought about not using it because I was like, man, he doesn't look anything like he does in this game, but I've used the hero art when they come up. Oh man, and I'm not. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get either house. That's unfortunate. I really thought Mordecai would come over and help me. You know, these are Galleon villages. You'd think that Mordecai would want to protect them rather than just go attack people in the middle, but apparently not. Maybe we could crit. That'd be cool. Oh man, I totally could have gotten these houses if I had directed Mordecai. That's unfortunate. Well, not. I shouldn't say these houses. That was the only one I had a shot at. Oh, this guy moved too, but this guy didn't. Well, that's peculiar. Hey, Soren can kind of do something useful. How safe is this? This guy, I'm assuming, is going to keep moving to heal. Oh no, he just healed. Maybe this isn't safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, and they can't quite get to me. Probably just time to back up, I think. I'm gonna see if I can snipe this. We'll take out this archer and then we'll back up. Well, we tried at least. Oh, between him and Mist now? Yeah, that is true. Although hopefully Mist won't be joining him on the death screen. I guess we'll find out, but... Okay, you can't get to me, so let's... Here, you can have your javelin. Actually, maybe I don't even want him to javelin the guy. That's like another kill for Soren or somebody. Alright, let me just make sure I'm good on... Yeah, we should be alright. Unfortunately, without Titania, our main force is really weak other than Oscar, so... I should say without Titania and Ike. So we gotta kind of be careful. That is a lot of pirates. I think I'm going to tell Leith and Mordecai to go up to the north and fight those pirates. I mean, Titania is probably fine, but... Alright, well now I really want them to get out of here, because... At least I'm transformed. Yeah, I don't know if that one was the talisman or restore. I kind of wanted the talisman, but it is what it is. And play zooming out. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I kept changing it when we started. We can do like a session of zoomed out. See how that feels. I think it's probably better. I'm gonna do like middle zoom. We'll try. Well, this feels so far away. We'll try middle zoom, I guess. It feels so far away to me. Okay, before we do anything else, let's... I want you guys to... Actually, I want you guys to just come back here. Well, I guess I want them to go through here, I think. So maybe we do that. And then... See if we can't kill this guy. Okay, sweet. I understood your point, though. I do think it could be better. Can you stop missing when you try to kill this archer? Does he have 13 everything now? No, he has 12 strength. Well, he's nothing if not consistent. Okay. We can go into archer range, just make sure we're out of everyone else's range. I think the archer's probably just going to heal, but... Okay, everyone else needs to stay at archer range. I think we're good other than that. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I suppose if I was playing like Clash or something, or one of those types of maps, it would get much more cluttered. Yeah, for like right now, it's not super important because you can see most of the stuff. But yeah, I can see how that'd be really helpful later, for sure. We need to be a little bit careful. I don't want Leaf suddenly having to fight untransformed a bunch of units. Did you talk to Rolf and Oscar? I did not. Joseph Freelium? We can do that. Okay, I will do that. Although this turn I think we have to do some stuff with Oscar. So you probably double as long as you don't use L. Yeah, okay. We can maybe get Marcia kill. I need to make sure we kill this archer if we do that. What can you do with the Regal Sword? Okay, sweet. Just don't critic. It's like in Pokemon when you're trying to like catch some... No. Oh well. Pokemon has a lot of parallels to Pokemon. I feel like it's like when you're trying to not kill the Pokemon to like catch it or whatever. Just don't crit. Just don't crit. And of course they always crit. But... Okay, so I only have to shove once. Okay, is there any way you could deal not lethal damage? Okay, no. What about together? Was it 9 you could deal, Soren? I don't remember now. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Well, actually, let's do the one that's not 100%. We'll start with that. Ileana already better than Soren. She has 10 speed, which is already one more than him. Or at least use the real Surfer Protector 11. What's 11? Is 11 the prison chapter? We can do that. I think we have an Armor Slayer sitting in the convoy still too. But I think we'll be alright. We still have 11 uses, but I'll keep that in mind. Oh shit, wait, can I actually kill this guy? Oh... crap. Oscar keeps missing, it makes me nervous. 16... He gets way down though. Okay, I think what we're gonna do... Because, like, hypothetically this would kill, but he keeps missing, and I don't want to lose Ileana. So let me just rescue Ileana and get out of here. Because Rolf won't die, Soren didn't take the hit, so Soren won't die. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, that's a little sketchy. Until damage just missed. If I could guarantee that he was gonna miss one, I definitely would have used. I almost did that. I almost was like, you know what? If he misses, he misses, and if he doesn't, he doesn't. All right, I think we're good. Hopefully. Oh, I forgot to redirect. Well, I guess if that guy's attacking Mordecai, it's fine. Kev's near. Oh, it's Blood Runs Red. Okay. Yeah, I gotcha. Oh, so next chapter is the prison break chapter. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess it could be really important to be able to turn one, kill the units that are around you. That does seem useful. Okay, well, barring this guy doubling Soren, which would surprise me, I think we'll be alright. Let's drop Ileana. Wait, no, you just get a kill. Are you too strong? Can I get my weak member? Mia, help me out here. Is that enough? Can you deal 10? I think it's 9, right? Aw, Soren. Yeah. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Well, we'll see what happens. I guess we could double. I could also like trade over Ileana's Thunder, but that seems like a lot of work I don't want to do. Also, we could just surround this guy if we really want him to die to Soren. The stress from my Iron Man. Well, I appreciate it. Hopefully we'll have Kieran on that chapter, so it'll be different than my last one. Oh, I can't even... Well, whatever. Just kill him. Oh. I want to direct. I want them to roam. So I want Mordecai to kill that guy. I guess hypothetically I could let him attack Leaf a million times and then send Marcy over to get a kill, but... Alright, so... I'm pretty sure once you get closer, they send a bunch of units out. Oh, yeah, I'll do that. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, that's so sad. I didn't even know that was like a conversation. I'm assuming that's dependent on you having lost Void. Oh, man, that's really depressing. Well, now we gotta lose Rolf. And then Oscar will be a broken man. Oh, man. Well, on the plus side, canonically, Boyd is still alive, you know, when Radiant Dawn takes place, so... So canonically, he's okay. Oh, no, no, untransform? That defeats the whole purpose. Okay, well... No, that's okay. They should be alright. Alright, guys, moment. So he is real bro and Kieran. That is true. Hopefully, that is true. No, both of them are also dead. Oh man, this is getting more depressing by the second. I'm pretty sure these guys don't move. I'm gonna put Oscar here, but... Alright, come over here. Feels bad, man. Maniac at the beach. My favorite pastime. Now I just feel bad for Oscar. On the plus side, I think there's a pretty small chance that Rolf will actually die because I highly doubt we're ever going to deploy him again after this point, so... I think he probably won't be losing his other brother. Unless he dies in this chapter, I suppose. Lose either. Yeah, that would be nice. Considering, as I've said, we didn't have either for our last playthrough. I have to imagine the game's a little bit easier to play if you have one or both of them. Oh, you finished your Radiant Dawn run? Nice, Blyle. Nice. Was it everything you hoped for? Deployment. Rip Racist Man? Well, we can... Yeah, I suppose if we never deploy him, we can't get Racist Man. We could potentially get Racist Man. You just need Rolf, right? Because you have to, like, talk to him with Rolf and then kill him with Ike or something like that. Okay, we might deploy him once, maybe. We fulfilled by the last run. Well, that's good. That is good to hear. Oh yeah, bunch of Myrmidons. Okay. Well, I'm not too scared of Myrmidons. They're just gonna come here. Kind of want Titania to come back. And then we'll probably do, like... I don't think that these mages ever move. There are Javelin guys, but I don't think these mages move. We'll just do this, and then I guess... Yeah, that should be fine. Let's heal Soren. That is good to hear. I was also very fulfilled by my last Radiant Dawn playthrough, so I'm glad we both have fulfilling playthroughs. I do want to get Marcia some kills, but not yet. I don't remember if we did recruit Racist Man on our last playthrough. I don't think Rolf died, but I could be wrong about that. I want to say I just didn't bother. What to do is figure out how to raise Naluchi's strike rank in the prologue of part 2. Ooh, that is an interesting conundrum. I mean, my assumption would just be use him a shit ton, but that's, you know, I don't know how far that gets you. Doing something with Naluchi is kind of cool. I very rarely use him for anything. Other than on that prologue, obviously. Oh, damn, if I could kill this guy, that actually might be a problem. Yeah, we need to get Titania up here. I don't really want to be using Ike as a wall like this. Not a great strategy. Okay, somebody can kill this guy. Somebody will be Ileana. I mean, I think it's cool. I think using Naluchi for something is cool. He's a cool character. It's just like a lot of characters in that game. Pretty overshadowed by his availability. So is everybody as strong as this guy? 8 defense, 9 defense. Okay, so these guys are all stronger. Except this guy, who I would actually one round. I don't love that, I'll admit. I would also like to kill these Javelin guys if we can. What if we hit this guy pretty hard? Oh yeah, I bet he's way better for Alenti's Gambit. I believe that. Kill him. Oh, we could unequip Ike. That is also not... Yeah, that's not a bad option. What I also could do, what I was thinking about doing was moving Ike and then directing Leaf, like, here. Or, you don't have to direct. The problem is if Leaf decides to attack by going, like, here, that would be a problem. But then Mordecai would probably go here. I mean, it's okay as long as this guy doesn't attack me. This guy's the problematic guy. And this guy doesn't have 2 range. First we're done. To feed Iliana's sword? Yeah, that's probably a decent strategy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8? Okay. See if we can't get Marcia a kill here. Looks like we can. I think if we were trying to min-max experience, especially for our mages, that would 100% be the best strat. Beat Alicia's Gambit. Well, of course you can beat it. You can beat it without using upgrading Alicia's strike rank, or you could beat it whilst upgrading Alicia's strike rank. Let's do this. This is actually probably a way to make it safer too. Let's just so he doesn't have this, because without steal he can't one-run anyone. So that's better. Well, the Lagoos, I mean, I think that strat would have been okay, because the Lagoos moved before the enemies because they're other, they're not green. But this will also work, so. Rice will get attacked by the Javelin guy, but... Oh, actually, hold on. Wait, I forgot. I always forget that Rice is, like, incredibly slow. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, no, he gets weighed down by 2. Well... Could do this. I mean, I'm not gonna die. Actually, this is probably okay. Yeah. Because the soldiers move first, which means that the Javelin guy's gonna, like, have to attack Soren or somebody and not Ike. And then Ike will get attacked by 2 Myrmidons, which is fine. Mercy Slim lets the Oscar. Now, yeah, now we're going real big. I like that. I don't think I'm gonna be doing anything quite that extreme, but that is a cool strat. Now we're critting? Wow, you don't see Soren crits a lot. I think this is fine. That's the only 2 range guy. We're actually really lucky that we killed the Javelin guy because if there was another 2 range guy, Soren would be in danger because he randomly decided to crit, but there's no other 2 range guys, so we're okay. I'm trying to figure it out. Well, it does sound cool. Like I said, I think Lucci's pretty cool. It's just, no. You guys are slow. Yeah, I don't... I mean, I think Miss Speed... Yeah, Miss Speed I think is okay, but yeah, I'm not really sure why Rice... They sort of do that in Radiant Dawn. I mean, I suppose it's a little bit different with Micaiah. I don't really understand, why they decide to make frail characters also super slow. It just makes them, like, even more frail, but... Like, not that a healer needs speed, because I don't care about Rice's, like, offensive potential when he promotes. But it does make keeping him alive really difficult when you let, like, anything attack him. So crits a lot. What is this crit even? It's either 6 or 7. Everything's in Japanese down there. So I don't know which one is crit, but... It's not very much. How How do I get kills for people? I mean, I'm almost 100% sure these mages don't move. I'm a little bit nervous just because I'm never that sure about anything, but I think what we're gonna do is just hit this guy. Just 6 to 8 speed, yeah, or 7 to 8. Yeah. I mean, again, in the grand scheme of things, it won't matter too much, but for right now, yeah, it is a bit annoying. I could proc Adept. Actually, I don't really want to... Yeah, I have to kill this guy with Ike now. I don't really want Ike to take an extra hit. Well, whatever. 7 crit? Okay. How much luck to enemy save? Yeah, so... Not a ton of crit. With all the good units gone. Well, Titania's not with our group, so... our one good unit. Alright, she's finally getting there. Although now I kind of don't need her, but... should really heal anyone. Still no 2 range, so... This should be pretty safe. And if those mages move, then we're in some trouble, but I'm pretty sure they don't. Coming speed screwed. Oh yeah. No, I hate the fact that like Soren seems to be kind of speed screwed. But yeah, for Rice it's okay. No, for sure. I think speed is probably like the most important stat, honestly. I mean, not if you have like a million of it, but being able to double is so useful. Oh my god, Soren. Soren still has 9. I guess he is only level 11. He really isn't that high. I think this guy will move, because this guy actually spawned. He was one of the fighters from way over here, and he like used a bunch of vulners, and now he's in the corner. It's crazy the journey that guy's taken, to be honest. You want double wow, okay. Okay, then just hit this guy. Go Marcia kill. Screwed up the speed wing. We may very well have to give the speeding eventually. Yeah, I mean, I'm still not, like, that crazy worried about him, if I'm being honest. Because the thing is, like, average stats are... Like, they're average over the course of X levels. Where X is higher than... Wow, I was not supposed to heal him. You know, 10 or whatever. So if we're, like, level 20 and he's, like, 2 or 3 or 4 speed screwed, then I'm a bit nervous, you know? But at the moment, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, our Soren very well could just be speed screwed. Like, we might just never get enough speed. But, on the other hand, we also could just need a little bit more time. So I'm still holding out hope. Although, I don't love the fact that we have very little speed. That I will admit. I think that Knight might move. The mages definitely don't, but I think the Knight might. On the plus side, our Ileana's 1 level, she did get speed, so hypothetically we could have a decent Ileana, although She did just miss an 88%, so maybe not. It's a bit weird. We're all bundled up here. 3, can you go 9? And I get doubled. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let's do that. I mean, I guess Mercy could get... Actually, Mercy, it doesn't die to a crit, so it'll do 6 damage. What is her defense? She has 8 base defense? That's actually pretty good. Okay, and then we're going to go in front of this guy. And then we're gonna go in front of Ileana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then we'll go kill this guy. Okay, and then you... Oh, I also have Titania, that's right. Oh, you have a hand axe. 9 speed and 19 attack. You don't get weighed down, right? That'd be insane. Alright, well, Rolf, if you want to shoot this guy with a bow, then, you know, feel free. Give you bonus experience like Rainy Dawn? Yeah. Yeah, although the bonus experience for Rainy Dawn's pretty creepy, but... That was a nice change, I think. I mean, there aren't a lot of... Like, in Radiant Dawn, there's a lot of chapters where you just have, like, a shit ton of ally units. You don't really have that in this game, but... Oh, yeah, we have to be super careful with Soren. I mean, the fact that that guy, the Slim Lance guy, could double him is a really good indication. He's just not getting doubled because most enemies are getting weighed down by their, like, steel weapons and stuff. But once we get to the point where people aren't getting weighed down anymore, yeah, he's going to be in some trouble. I mean, like I said, I may very well wind up getting this speedrun. I'm certainly not ruling that out. Just haven't quite decided yet. How are we killing this guy? I mean, we should be able to use our mages. What can you do? Wow, okay, never mind. Sorry I asked. Well, let's start here. Let's just do a bunch of damage. Oh, the Crow chapter's gonna be, yeah. Will you stop critting every time I have you set knights for our mages? Yeah, again, we'll see where we're at come the Crow chapter. Because obviously that's a few chapters down the line, but yeah, I would not be surprised if we still have to be extra careful with Sword and Ileana. But I found that, like, most of the time you have to be really careful with most units in that chapter no matter what you do, so... I don't think it's going to be that crazy. But we'll see. If it's that bad, we also could just not deploy them. Wow. You are something, Ileana. I think wind is effective against you, right? Yeah, but they suck. I'm gonna turn off Marcia's. I don't like the flying animation in Radiant Dawn, unless I don't really like it in this game, so... Wow, I get one shot. But... As long as there's an advantage, we're okay. I did ask Ike to do a bunch of damage. I guess I can't complain. What's up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's pretty good. We can set for set for our mages there. Investigating the RAM of this game. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I'll just let Oscar hit. Yeah, it should be fine. That's right. We were talking about some of the unique stuff they have in the games when you're playing Radiant Dawn, right? I can tell building this PC. Let's see. How many kills can we get from many people? All right, we'll start here. Okay, not a bad level up. She didn't really need speed, to be honest. So. Oh yeah. I remember. So I remember it's when we were playing Radiant Dawn, but I remember you talking about this game when we were playing and some of the stuff in it. Well, I think Rice got a strength before he got an extra speed. Just got a defense, I think. I believe the boss has a Night Killer here. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. I'm sure Titania can still take him, but... Oh, wait, yeah. I don't know why I'm setting these for our mages. Oh. Oh. Is it 5% strength growth rate? Oh, perfect. We're so lucky. I think he just became 10. Yep, he's level 10. He's got 13 magic. It's really all I care about, to be honest. Although, yeah, his 25 HP, which actually isn't that bad, doesn't really matter because he doesn't have the speed to actually be able to take anything. It'd be crit. I like the idea of a mage getting doubled and just dealing nothing. Alright, well. I'll let him attack Ileana again if he wants. You can't pick up Rice? Rice is like fat, I guess. I don't know. Nice. Yeah. There's one thing that he can do, it's take magic attacks. Let's get strength to level 15. Well, maybe at level 15 we'll even out on speed. And we won't get another strength. Or maybe we'll get a bunch of strength, and then when he promotes I can choose like axes and then I'll be able to use. That would be pretty funny if you could do that. I mean, I don't know why she got strength, but Ileana is 2 for 2 on speed level ups. I do like that. Okay, drop Rice. How much can you do? Yeah, it's not bad. So 11 times 2. How much rest do you have? 7. Okay, that's not bad. Let's do this, and then I'm gonna hit him with Soren. This is the same con as Ike. I mean, I guess Ike is like not quite as beefy as he is in the next game, but it just seemed kind of crazy. Oh yeah, I always forget that strength is actually useful in this game because wait, okay, it's because I don't double him. I was like, why would the boss switch to a javelin when the Night Killer is literally effective? But it's because I don't double him. He's a good way down. Could XP farm this boss? We could. I don't think I want to do that, but that is definitely something we could do. Unfortunately, by switching to a javelin, yeah, it's a bit more sketchy to actually attack him. When the effective weapons are so bad that the boss is specifically not using them. Oh my god, Titania, please. Alright, I think I'm gonna hit him one more time, and then we should be able to get a kill for, like, Soren or somebody. Little farm involves level 10 here. I believe it. In Thracia, not that, you know, Thracia is obviously a very different game, but in Thracia, you actually get, like, basically the same amount of experience whether you actually hit enemies or not. So you can actually farm, and you get, like, a shit ton of experience, basically no matter what. So on the very first chapter, oh, and of course in that game you have broken weapons that you can still fight with. So you can use a character to just keep attacking the first boss like over and over and over again, and it actually doesn't take that long, and you can get them to level 20 just on the first chapter. I mean, you break their bow, but okay, we got a speed. Now it's obviously incredibly boring. I wouldn't recommend doing it, but it is certainly something you can do. That makes sense. Yeah. I think if that was the case in the next game, considering how like Buffy's supposed to be, it'd be really weird. But in this game, I think it makes sense. Okay, I think we're good. 20 turns, super fast. Thracia God game. Thracia is the best. I agree. I mean, when I say it doesn't take that long, like it's. I mean, it still takes a bit. It's mostly probably just the fact that you can like speed up the SNES emulator, and so it seems like it doesn't take very long. Obviously, I don't do it anymore, but when I was younger, I was really hot on getting the starting archer to level 20 right away. Hey, we didn't lose anybody. No Soviet. Being supports. I guess I don't really know how the supports work in this game. I guess I'll just keep doing them. Alright, I think we still want to just focus on Oscar. Never mind, I have no experience. Is anyone like about to level up maybe? I don't really want to give it to Mist. Nah, we're good. Here, Ike, you can have Miracle, because why not? Okay, we don't need a poleaxe for this. Sweet, yeah, give me a steel axe, please, and give me a hand axe. We want armor slayers here. I guess I'll give Ike. I don't know how useful this will be, but certainly not useful on Mia, so. You're good, although if I can buy a javelin, I will. Nope. Okay. Use the fast forward in the end of chapter. Yeah, I believe it. Doing stuff like arena grinding isn't, not that I do it, but it's not that bad once you can speed everything up. Alright, well there's really not much to do in the main thing, so. Fuck Thracia. Yeah, Thracia definitely does do that. It definitely, yeah, it's like, here's some really strong characters, even your weaker characters are pretty good, and then the Master Escape is like, nope, we've removed all of your good characters, and just gonna be swarms of enemies. Yeah, Thracia is something. I do love that game. Yeah, I suppose I'll hire him. I don't know what the point of saying no there is. I think you get something, but I don't know what it is. Okay, so... I don't want Mia, she's terrible. I kind of want everybody else. I guess I don't really need Mist. And then we can go like Leaf and Marcia maybe. I think Leaf's going to be really useful because she can chip enemies really nicely. Piece of Maniac slows the bonus experience glitch. I'm not sure what the bonus experience glitch is, so I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. Either way, oh, sorry. Either way, the Master Escape is, yeah, definitely difficult in Thracia. Who gets to play in the map? Oh, okay, interesting. If you give one bonus experience at a time, you get full leverage of your bonus. You gain one. Wait. If you give one bonus experience at a time, you get full leverage over your bonus. Oh, like this? I don't like this. You mean? I don't. Do you mean like that it would be different than doing them all? Because it seems to be the same, unless you're saying something else. Nasir, we adding the death count early? That's a good question. I probably won't try for Nasir. Maybe. Random Warp Tiles is a good map. Yeah, that map is also terrible. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Not know that. 16B. Yeah. Yeah, that chapter, I usually just do the A route split on that, because honestly, because that's the Miranda chapter, I think. I don't really know how you're supposed to do that chapter, and I don't really want to find out. It's pretty insane. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, as far as Nasir is concerned, but isn't it kind of dangerous? Do you get Nihil in this game? If we can, like, Nihil Ike or something, we can at least try for it. But I don't really remember how that works. Because otherwise you could just, like, get Luna'd, right? And you just lose Ike. Because if you don't proc Aether... I mean, we are probably going to give Ike Aether, but... I don't really want to get to chapter 28 and then get Luna'd out of the run, you know? You know what I mean? Oh, shit! Okay. So, Rice is dead, right? Okay, I did not remember that they spawned an enemy phase like that. Oh, no. I usually attack that guy to make him spawn, but... So, Rice is just super dead. Unless the Knight moves first? Yeah. Okay, maybe he's not dead, actually. Because I think if... I don't think there's any way this guy doubles. I think we're actually okay. If the Myrmidon had moved first, the Myrmidon would have killed me. But as long as... Yeah, I actually think we're fine. I don't know how that works. I'm an idiot, but... Well, souls before the Black Jesus. I got bored of doing it for so. Yeah, I definitely did not remember. So, I think the reason I don't know this is an ambush spawn is because I almost always just go and attack the guard on turn 1. But I didn't do that this time. Well, whatever. Let's just pretend it was all calculated and I knew what I was doing. Okay, so... Oh, Jesus, that's a lot of units. Oh, no, I probably want to use Leaf. Oh, shit, here. Or no, maybe I want Leaf to actually attack these guys to get some chip damage. I'm honestly not sure how you stealth this chapter. I've never seen anybody do it, and I've never done it. Can you stealth like the whole chapter? Wouldn't you eventually have to encounter these guys? Or is there a way to avoid that? I don't really know. Honestly. Ambush spawns. To be fair, ambush spawns in an ambush spawnless game is pretty wonky. Does anyone have an elixir? No, whatever. Just heal. Just heal. Okay, so... You can't open the door because Ileana's standing there, but that's okay. And then let's... No, not Ike. You. Thankfully, there's no mages here. Okay, just sit there, and then move up Ike, and then we'll have you kill him. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I see. So you do it stealthy, and then eventually you have to like confront the boss and stuff. I've honestly never tried. Yeah, I never found the idea of like stealthing something to be particularly like. I don't know. I was never like, oh man, I just want to figure out how to stealth this chapter. It's gonna be so cool, you know. So I never did. Do you actually always do it, Blue Island? I mean, it is cool in theory that you have the option of doing it, but I don't know. I just want to fight. I just want to have my units kill some units. That's all I ever want. Oh wow, these units suck. They all get one-rounded by Leaf. I like Leaf a lot in this game. I think she's really good. I mean, not necessarily like long-term, but considering right now, I mean, this run's going to be a little different than last run, because last run we really moved Leaf, because it was like Titania and everyone else sucked. Now we are actually going to have Oscar and Kieran, so maybe she won't be as good, but she was really good on my last run. Ooh, Guzai kills Murab. That's insane. That is really dope. I'm sure that requires quite a bit of planning. That is pretty cool, though. There is at least something to be said for doing that chapter, like pacifist, because obviously the Lagoons in that chapter aren't like bad guys per se. I played Path of Radiance and Maniac. I don't blame you. Well, but you're always trying to get like levels for transfers and stuff, so there's not much of a reason to do it, right? I never plan on playing it. Yeah. I don't think you're missing a ton. Okay, how dangerous is this? I want Leaf to be down here, not up there, because she's about to untransform. But I also don't want to abandon everything I have going up there. Okay, Soren, do you also double? Okay, sweet. So kill that guy. Everything I set out to do in Tellius. I mean, that's pretty dope. There's everything I set out to do. Liliana does not get doubled. I suppose I could still... What's your movement again? I could do something like hand axe the guy. Iron Man Maniac difficulty. I mean, I want Iron Man the hardest difficulty on every Fire Emblem game, so... If this is what they offer, then this is what I have to do, you know? This is what I must. Oh, you don't even have the movement. Oh, shoot. Well, I guess I can shove you. Marcia, you can kill this guy, right? You don't suck that bad. Yeah, I'm not sure if there was somebody out there that was like, man, I really like Path of Radiance, but I feel like hard mode's kind of like not that hard. I probably wouldn't be like, hey, you should try. Do I have the mode for you? I'd be like, nah, just keep playing hard mode. I wouldn't worry about it. Could do that. And then like... Because I can't kill this guy, right? Well... No. Very close. Now that I put Bulk here, I really have to keep Leith here. So... Let's do... Yeah, let's do this. And then this, and then we'll have you hopefully hit. Yeah, I guess I don't know when you think about it, like what's worth it and what's not. For me, like just generally speaking, I enjoyed the last time I tried it, and I'm enjoying this time, so I think it's worth it. I mean, but I don't know. Yeah, it depends on what you're looking for, I suppose. Like it depends. It depends on like what you want as far as like feeling of accomplishment is concerned. You know. Like, are you gonna get to the end of it, finally beat it, and be like, wow, I'm so glad I did that. I don't know. Pretty good balance from the early game, I'd say. Oh, I don't know. What game like has the best balance? FE6 is a good one. I really like FE6. And it gives you... I like FE6 too because it gives you a lot of, like, room to maneuver around as far as, like, training characters and stuff. As opposed to... What I like about FE6... And this isn't necessarily with balancing, I guess, but, like, it doesn't pigeonhole you when it comes to, like, the units you should train, right? So like in Radiant Dawn, for example, you do have a little bit of ability to train different units, but you're kind of forced into certain, certain things. And I think 7 and Second Sense has a little more. But like 6 has so many different units that you can train, which I like. This is the second hardest mode. I mean, for most of my Fire Emblem, like, life playing Fire Emblem, I only played easy. So I was like, why would you play anything else? I just want to train units. But I would also like arena grind and stuff, so I was like the complete opposite of what I am today. Wait till you reach Dan. Well, in our last playthrough, we made it to Clash, so that's in Crimea? Or no, is that the end of Dan? I don't know. So I am aware of those chapters. I mean, they're not amazing, don't get me wrong. It's mostly the feeling of accomplishment to finish the game rather than, Train the Worst Units edition. I think Hollow was talking about that once. I would definitely consider some kind of like stipulation runs for sure. I just haven't done them yet because like I want to finish every game on the hardest difficulty. And like I haven't done Path of Radiance. Once we finish like a bunch of the games, then I might start doing some of that stuff. Or if I ever want to go back to like 6 and stuff. Probably. Sophia bores Wendy. I mean, we have had specific Fire Emblem runs where we train Sophia and we train Boars. Not Wendy. I always try to train Wendy because everyone wants to do it and it's a meme. And then I just get sick of it really quickly. But we have had individual runs where we train those other people, but not together. I don't really need to break this, I guess, because Walt can just open it. But... 68%. I worked hard for the department transfer, and damn it, I'm gonna use it. But it's just even for the parts, right? It's like you have a little bit of openness. I mean, you do have a little bit of openness with like the Dawn Brigade and the Mercenaries, but still, it's like you kind of have to train like Nolan. You kind of have to train Har and Titania. And I mean, you do have more openness than I'm giving it credit for a bit, but a lot of it I think kind of forces you into who you're gonna train. I stumbled the first chapter. That is true. Oh, I ran out of... That was my last hit of... Well, I'm dumb. I really wanted to kill that guy. Okay, let's just kill this guy and then I think I'm going to heal. Yeah, training Wendy is way harder, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, training Boris was a pain. Because he never got enough speed to not get doubled. But at least Boris can fairly quickly get to a point where he doesn't take, like, that much damage. The ringtone without a heart? That is a good question. I don't know, very slowly and meticulously. Yeah, it does not sound very fun, don't get me wrong. I mean, the Grail Mercenaries are pretty strong. It would certainly make some of the chapters more, like, annoying. But if you were just using, like... I don't know this for sure, I'm just speculating, but... Let's say you, like, replaced a lot of what Har does with, like, both Oscar and Titania and just trained them a shit ton. I mean, it wouldn't be the same, but I think you could probably get by. Only brand a bad Fire Emblem character? Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he's good. He's 100% not. And it was not super easy training him. Even when I did promote him and was actually using him, I mean, he was strong enough to, like, hold his own. Like, he was doing some stuff, but, Actually, is there even a reason to open this door? I feel like there isn't. I don't know. Well, I did it, so... I mean, Sophia's not easy either. Like, she also gets doubled and one-rounded. Actually, one-shot by most things. And her hit with Flux is like so bad. She's super annoying to train. I'm gonna reach my bonus experience. Okay, well, you're talking about specifically the way that you play the game, then yeah, then I'm not sure. In general, I think you could probably figure it out. But obviously, if you need her specifically for that sort of stuff, then yeah. Ooh. Good couple level ups. I mean, I would like her to get a little bit of speed, but... Bustic, Sifrin... Oh, I don't know. We can try to find out. I can make him other player by talking to Ike, right? I think that's the case. Yeah, we can test it. We can figure it out. Really should have gotten Marcia a... Oh, wait. How do you make... Oh, do you mean like... Do you mean like luring the boss to... I thought you could make him a yellow unit, but I guess you can't. Are you talking about like luring the boss down here? Oh, we could also carry him. Yeah. There's also that. We can do that. And how much avoid does he have? Oh my god. Actually, only 60. I don't know. I'm curious. Oh, I guess we're moving. Come with me, friend. Oh, do I have anything iron? Shoot. Well, I guess we can do this at least. Wow. 33 luck is quite a bit. What is Oh, okay. Now I really want to do this actually. I'm kind of excited. Aw, Ileana, you're almost good. I'm maybe a crit. If Soren just triggered Adapt would have been alright. Yeah, now I really want to shove him in that in the boss's range and watch what happens. I could let whatever. I don't want to risk a crit. Something weird happening. Portion X for Kieran. No, I didn't do that. Do we have to do that now or? Yeah, we could do it next chapter. Is it worth it to forge him? I don't forge very much. Not that that's right. It's just not something I do. But we can forge him an axe. Forge me an axe. Alright, Kieran's gonna be my boy. Marcia, keep bringing up. Our boy. And I guess that's all I want to do for now. Pretty sure that the Those knights don't move, yeah. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give Titania. Pretty sure they just don't move, but just in case. And then I'm gonna drop. It's a friend there. This is so stupid, but I kind of love it. I think you just have to talk to everybody with Ike. I'm not really sure. I don't remember 100%, but... Yeah, we can force something for Kieran for sure. This is actually kind of a sick strat, honestly. It is a bit cheesy. Although we could very well get some good kills for our mages here, which is kind of nice. Hi, Braum. I could direct, but we're going to have to wait until we clear out the thing anyways. Alright, we can move up. I'm going to start having my mages fight the knights. Get some good kills there. Okay. You can attack me. Sword as well. I really do want to promote Oscar. Should maybe see if we can get a couple kills for him toward the end of this chapter. That would be nice. Because I think having Oscar promoted for next chapter would be really nice. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that, but maybe I'll give him the boss kill or something. I really, like, I'm torn right. This is always the problem, right? Because if you don't promote units right away, especially on these modes where you get less experience, this always happens with Titania in Radiant Dawn. Where it's like, well, she's already a really high level and she's useful, so I won't bother with her. I'll start giving experience to, like, Mia or Soren. But then they just, like, never promote because they get such little experience, and you're never setting kills for them. Titania, you really don't need to crit this guy. Yeah, promoted for the Crow chapter. I think that'll be feasible, but yeah, that would be really nice too. Just getting that extra little bit of defense. For sure promoted for the chapter after that, the 2-boat chapter, but I think that'll be pretty that'll be fine. Alright, I'll start moving them a little bit, I guess. Get Neffany out of her cell. What's your speed? 15 and you don't get way down. Okay, so you're gonna double everyone. Actually, for the same reason. Yeah, that could make sense. That logic does make sense to me. The peasants, literally. Literally peasants. Oh, Braum. I kind of want to trade Neffany, but I know I shouldn't. I just like Neffany for some reason. I always thought that, like, soldiers were really cool, because you never get soldiers in the GBA games. And that's, like, what I played a lot of as a kid. So when you actually get, like, soldiers and halberdiers and stuff, I'm like, man, that's so cool. I want to train that. Actually, when I was a kid playing this game, I didn't know, like, what weapons Neffany used. Because obviously, like, none of these characters come with any weapons, right? So like, and Nephene's weapon rank I think is really bad. Yeah, it's E, which means she can't use anything other than like I think javelins and iron lances. And as a kid, I didn't know what the classes were, so I didn't know like what she was supposed to use. And I've already mentioned this, but I didn't know how to like go to the shop and buy things. So I remember we would like put swords on her, me and my brother, and like bows and stuff, and we were like, I'm pretty sure this character doesn't use weapons. Like, I don't know what she's supposed to use, but whatever it is, I don't have it. So I never used Nephene when I was a kid because I didn't know how to. I don't know why I just rescued Ileana, but. Vantage Wrath Nephene? That's so like sketchy though. I mean that is funny. Yeah, 4chan access could be really good for sure. It's funny too because you fight like a million soldiers, so if I knew that Nephene was just a soldier, I would have known like, well, I just use the same thing the enemies use, but yeah, I did not know that. I remember deploying Nephene on the Crow chapter just with no just with no weapons, just sitting there. Like I don't know what her purpose is, but I like her and I'm gonna deploy her. I don't know if we forged much of anything in the last playthrough, honestly. 95 hit. I mean, this could miss, but yeah. Oh, didn't I say I want to get Lance? Maybe I should have given Oscar the kill. I don't know. Okay, so not great. I think we're good. The Forged Silverlets? Ooh, that does sound nice. That does sound nice. I think our Jill died on the last playthrough. I don't remember using Jill. I think she was dead. I don't fully remember though. Alright, we're gonna direct you guys to get the heck out of here. Talk to Nephene. You have range? Okay, the boss doesn't have range. That's important to know. Hey, we got a strength and a speed. One of those is useful. Ready's the sword and then the bow. I feel like there are a lot of bow paladins, yeah. I do remember that. Okay. Strength back to back. Incredibly useless, but we did get 2 strength for some reason. Adept and a crit! Okay. Just hella useless. Someone really wanted to kill that guy. I want the boss to come out here, because I want to kill the boss with, like, Ileana or something. See, we're getting speed now. I think our Soren is probably, like, 12 is probably around where he should be. So we're doing okay. Despite our early troubles. I guess Soren could, like, adept crit this guy or something. Can that other knight even get to me? I don't know. Yeah, we're fine. Soren sucks, don't worry. Oh, sorry. Just hit my mic. Right, stop. Stop with the strength. I mean, if he wants to get literally every stat, I guess he can get strength. Man, Oscar is just a missing machine. You're too strong. One of these could miss, but if it doesn't, I have to kill him with one of the mages. I mean, this is fine. Okay, guys, we don't all have to miss. Like, some of us can actually hit. So why are you using lances? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so he can't even get to me. So I can actually... Well, I won't even kill him, so... Well... No, because he'll move first. Ah, we're fine. Sue, is that you? Even the energy drop's super important. I feel like that would probably be more useful in other units, but... I guess I don't really know exactly where the breakpoints go for him getting way down and stuff. But I feel like strength is so important in this game for other units because everyone has so much bulk. But I could be wrong about that. Oscar, you kill him instead. And I want Oscar to kill the boss too if we can. My god, Oscar! Jesus Christ. You gotta connect on some of these, bud. I know you're depressed over Boyd dying, but, like, Rolf didn't die. Kill some people. Here I go. Yeah. Fortunately, yes, fire and his high skill does make him very accurate. Well, so far, Sephiroth has gotten hit by literally nothing, so... Wow, this is gonna take a minute. His 10 rests. Wow. Alright, well, you gotta start somewhere. Are there like healing items? He doesn't have one. No, okay, sweet. So we can just go at this for a while. Time to farm. I mean, if Iliada's gonna get 20 experience just for hitting the boss, then Soren win. I don't know why Soren doesn't have win. I mean, win in this game does kind of blow. I always wind up using Soren more as a fire mage because you get fire toward the end of, like before you get the convoy, and then I just give him fire and then use that. Also, it's like way better than wind. Although I suppose in the end game, once you get effective damage and there's like a bunch of wyverns and stuff, maybe not so much. Thunder fracture me. 9 damage crits. Oh yeah, I'm using El Thunder. We get a level out of this. I mean, our Ileana is literally 3 for 3 on speed level ups. I am liking that. Okay, I do want Oscar to kill this guy. How much can he actually deal? 17 defense, and I have 22. Okay. Probably should have done that with Marcia just in case I need Titania, but... Sweet, yeah, let's do that, and then I'll just kill you on the next round. Sorry. Just had the 2 rating strength. That does make sense. I guess it just depends on how much how much combat he's going to be seeing and how much he needs that. Which, if we don't get a ton of speed, may very well be necessary. My thing would only be that I feel like with the amount of bulk in this game, strength on like other units is way more useful. But that does make sense. Alright, I think we're level 19 now. Nice. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I can kill this guy this turn. Maybe. Yeah, sure. We can start escaping with our units as well. Get some more experience for Rice. I could at some point Master Seal Rice. I don't really know what I'm going to do with those seals, so that may very well be what I wind up doing. Yeah, that's fine. But I don't think there's a huge reason to do that because, like, it does give us a little bit more bulk. That's, I think, the nicest thing. But as far as, like, magic is concerned, we don't really need that. And we're getting more experience being unpromoted, so... Never really know. It feels bad, man. Yeah, I mean, I believe that he can do, like, a lot of offense. And obviously, if he's constantly weighed down for, like, the entire game, that is a problem. Especially if his speed is, like, kind of on the edge of doubling. We'll see. I don't even have a energy drop to... You going in this chapter? I don't really know. What is our CERN right now? Oh, 0. Okay. So how much does, like, stuff weigh? 3, 4, 7. Okay. Let's see. It's funny because strength is actually like pretty important for mages to get, but not because they can use like knives or something stupid like that, but just because not getting weighed down is super useful. All right, anyone who's full health can get out of here. I'm gonna heal with Rice, and then we're gonna get the 4 chests, and then we will be in our merry way. You're full health. Okay. May as well get Rice a little more experience. We have to open the chest anyways. You're full health. And yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't get Sephiran out of here. So I think you can't make him into a yellow unit. It's like first Elite there. I mean, when I was younger and I was first emulating Thracia, I did not know that you had to, because I didn't what do you call it? Because I didn't have it translated. I was just playing it Japanese, and I did not know that you had to. I was so confused. I was like, how are you supposed to do this chapter with only Leaf? Doesn't make any sense. Statue Frag. Didn't we get the Statue Frag? Yeah, we have it. We're good. It was in this chest, wasn't it? Unless there's another one. We're good, right? Yeah. Okay. Using stuff around there is actually kind of sweet. I like that. But yeah, I played through Thracia probably like 10 times and got to that chapter with just Leaf, and I was like, this doesn't make any sense. How are you supposed to do this chapter? Yeah, you can come. Did Laren face the boss? Yeah, he did. He faced the boss and a lot of enemies and never took a single point of damage. What? Who's Laren? All I know is this Sephiran guy, who for some reason has Mantle and really extremely high stats and doesn't get recruited. Okay, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, and then we'll do Blood Runs Red. Hopefully successfully. Be right back. Okay. Blue Island, he like, I'm pretty sure he dodged everything. Because I was actually curious too how much he would take. But I don't think anything hit him. So I'm not really sure if he would actually have taken damage. It could also be like programmed that everything's just supposed to miss, because obviously he's not supposed to die. But I'm not really sure. Oh, I have a javelin. Okay, how much experience do I have? Okay, I can at least get him to 20. What I could do is just use the Master Seal on him, because I don't know what else we're doing with the Master Seal, but... Oh, that's right. That's right, there are a few times info is actually useful that's not just the units that you get. Yeah. So if we did want to forge something, throwing axe, I guess. I don't think the weight much matters. He has a lot of attack. Maybe just like this. I don't know. Whatever. Wait. It's all Japanese. How do I... Sure. Whatever. I'll make it pink. Good enough. Asbel's the only good thing out of the Master Escape. Asbel is like arguably the best character in that whole game, so I would agree with that. At least you get him. He is super important. Me too, when I was saying to Pukio's in shambles. Yeah, that's fair. He is quite good. Although I did have somebody on one of the Fire Emblem subreddits not too long ago try to convince me that what is his name? Fergus is like the second best combat unit in the entire game. And don't get me wrong, I like Fergus. I think he's fine, but not sure about that one. Can you steal the... Oh, can you steal weapons in this game? I didn't even know that. I guess I never steal. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe we'll try to give him a level and see if we can't get the strength. I mean, at least once you get out of the Master Escape, that game's not so bad, but... Yeah, the Master Escape is not easy. Okay, we'll give the poleaxe, because we might need it for the boss, I don't know. Sora needs some stuff. Here, take a wind, and then you get another fire. And then I'm gonna get you... Can you use steel? Yeah, I'm gonna get you steel lance. Her strength's actually not too bad, but her speed isn't that good. I should probably get you iron one as well. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I might try to like steal more then. I didn't know you could do that. And then here, Braum, I also might deploy you, so why don't you take a steel lance? Okay, I think we're good other than that. I didn't get any new skills. Oh, I got counter. I mean, I don't know, whatever. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, that's right. What was the zero crit forge glitch? That's right. I remember you talking about that, but I can't remember what it was. The music from the priest in this chapter? Okay, I'm glad you said that. I definitely like never steal in this game, so yeah, I'm not familiar with that, but we'll definitely do that. Oh no, I love this cutscene. It's actually pretty horrible what happens, but it's like it like looks so funny. And then he just goes, "Dang, dang it! My friend's getting a hate crime run on him. Dang it! Son of a gun." Okay, so I don't want Mia, I don't want Brahm, I think. Yeah, because I do want Mordecai, obviously, and I want Mist. So it's nice. So where is is this guy the physic guy? Okay, so you can steal that. Sweet. And then the boss. Okay, I see. Okay, so you get him to switch to his iron bow and then. Can I steal this guy's heal as well? I'm gonna steal all sorts of shit. Okay. We need Mordecai to go up here. There's one minute with friends real convenient. It is great. The hand A question mark? How do I want to do this? Because I want to kill as many of these enemies as we can. I think we're good with what we have right now, because I think everyone can potentially fight somebody. And then I'll just have Mordecai go up here. I'm gonna look up the zero crit glitch because I'm curious. Like I said, I don't remember what it was. Oh no, not this. What's the secret set? Okay. That is a good idea. Hints and secrets. Wait. So there's the brother triangle attack, and then there's also... Oh, Lency is a Pegasus Knight. Okay, there's also Pegasus Knight triangle attack. Interesting. Or you could try to do that, maybe. Okay. Oh, you can get a Night Ring? I didn't even know that. Oh. I see. Okay, so you have to do something with a non-zero crit and then make it zero. You can only forge once, right? We can't, like, forge again. Yeah. Okay, well... So I forged that during that time, so we'll do it next time. I didn't know you could get the Knight's Ring. I guess I don't even know what a Knight's Ring is. We could try to get the Knight's Ring. That's in the Nasala chapter. Obviously, that's not for a bit, but... Okay. Okay, sweet. She can double. What can Volk do? Okay, where's Leaf? Okay, dope. Are you abusing glitches because I made it too hard? Well, to be fair, we haven't abused any glitches yet. And the only glitch we're talking about is the crit glitch. I'm more interested in whether or not it works than, like, abusing it. And the Night Ring isn't a glitch, to be fair. Aaron gives Kanto? Does it? It just gives Kanto? Like, to anyone? Wait, really? You could just give Kanto to anyone? I'm giving tricks to you. I haven't even done it yet. I haven't even done it yet. I really want to mage with Kanto now. Sounds so weird. Yeah, we can probably do this. It's fine. I guess I don't really want something that has 250% crit, but I am curious if it works. I didn't even know that was a glitch. If we proc a depth, that's pretty cool. I guess if we don't, we can like get a Kieran kill or an Effany kill or something. Or we just proc a depth, that works too. The fact that Sword is actually just straight up doubling enemies is super nice. Because obviously he was looking pretty bad as far as speed goes for a while there. I think he has like 13 or something now, so not bad. Could have 14 in a second. Oh, well, it turns out he doesn't have 13, and still doesn't have 13. Okay, these are the really crappy ones. I'm pretty sure there's bonus experience tied to, like, keeping these vigilantes alive. I don't really know why, but I don't really care that much. This is a lot of mages. I remember this house being kind of difficult to keep alive, because there's a lot of mages there. But I don't really want to fight. Okay, at least Titania can actually, like, kill this guy. Cutest waifu in Path of Radiance? Yeah, probably. I would probably agree with that. Who wants to go down here? This is a for realsies guy, and so are these guys. They will actually hurt. I guess Oscar can just kind of take down here, honestly. Oh yeah, warding Titania is probably a good strat. I do remember those mages being a really big pain to actually fight. You also get like no experience for killing the vigilantes. Are there two bow guys over here? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, what's this guy's range? Actually, just show me this guy's range. So, well, he can come attack Kieran. I guess that's fine. Alright, let's just stay out of this guy's range. What I really need is to kill some of the vigilantes so Mordecai can go do his thing. But I'll just have Mordecai hang out here for a sec. Don't want to be healed. I guess I can heal you. I want to say Titania's base resistance is pretty good, but I don't know that for sure. I just always assumed that all the base, the like Jagan paladins have good resistance. Mostly because Marcus and Fire Emblem 7 has good resistance, and nobody else does. So I just assume they all do, but... Windows reference, you get +1. Okay, I don't get +1, unfortunately. Feels bad, man. I want +1. I want Soren to get +1 in speed. That's what I want. Sick. They dealt the same amount of damage. Pretty sure they deal no damage. Yeah. It's pretty easy as long as we can kill one of the vigilantes. I think you can recruit Sahark on turn 2. Could be wrong about that. I mean, the experience that you get for not killing the vigilantes on like easy or whatever might be worth it. I don't really know, but yeah, on Maniac like this, I could be wrong, but I can't imagine it's worth trying to keep any of them alive. Mordecai continues to rate him terror. He's so scary, man. I wouldn't want to mess with him. It's funny because the vigilantes are like specifically supposed to be dealing with Lagoos, and they can't even deal damage to an untransformed Lagoos. No, it's worth it, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the like translation is. Like, I don't know how much experience you're potentially getting. Certainly on Maniac, I don't think there's a reason, but... Oh, well, maybe this wasn't as easy as I thought, because the arc just didn't move. On the plus side, Mordecai is pretty close to transforming. Yeah, this thief's gonna destroy that house, unfortunately. I don't really know that there's a... Because I'd have to kill this guy. I don't know what's in this house. Hold on. Let me see how important this is. I don't think there's any way we can get it, if I'm being honest. But let me check what it is. What is this? Chapter 11, I think? Just Cause. Oh, that's Radiant Dawn. Wait, isn't... Am I crazy? Oh, this is Fire Emblem 9. I'm so dumb. Okay. Yeah, I know the Black Knight appears. Tell me it's in the house. That's right, it's Elwind. Okay, so who cares? Hey, it's Har and Jill. That is true. Well, just Har, right? I don't think any of them are Jill. It will be Jill. Yeah, I don't care about Elwind, I don't think. I do care about the Draco Shield, which is what's down here. And then this is a Killing Edge or something. But yeah, I don't think I care enough about Elwind to keep anybody here. So let's kill this guy and then get out of here. Obviously, there is a bit of a time limit with this chapter because we don't want to just get slaughtered by the Black Knight, but I also don't want to just lose units for other reasons. This should be fine. Although I kind of need somebody to go down here and help out. She's based 9 defense. That's not too bad. I have Leaf. She kind of can't quite get there. How do I want to do this? I don't have to heal Titania, but I want to. I also can't really kill this guy. Man, all of our units still suck. Well, that's at least some decent damage. I suppose I could do something. Well, there's 2 archers down here. It's the annoying part. Okay, let's do this. Hey, he decided to actually start hitting things. I like it. I would rather my units like connect on attacks than not, you know? In an ideal world. If I had the choice. I guess I'll use Leaf here. I do kind of want to take care of this crew and actually recruit Zahark as quickly as I can, and then we can get out of here. I mean, the Zahark recruit is like not super important. I probably won't even deploy him ever, but we may as well recruit him. I guess. Both of you can get to 22 attack, -9. It's like 13. Well, I don't love that. Okay, this is a bit weird, but whatever. Okay. And then... Well, kind of wish he didn't have a javelin, but I can't do much about that now. I guess if one bow guy wants to attack Soren, that's okay, or Ilyana. Do we need to be healed? Can I shove you? No. Because he's so fat. Yeah, we're gonna get the Draco shield. The Elwind I don't think is super important. I'm not worried about it. I don't think it was worth trying to like risk anything. We'll be fine with the Draco shield though, I think. Hopefully. So much 2 range. If I could have ended Titania on a hand axe, that would have been really nice, but I don't know if I could have done that. Full move is still 2 on Maniac. I think he does his full move. I'm not 100%. I know last time I think he actually killed our Mordecai. His 4? Okay. I think he killed our Mordecai and it... Oh, shit. I love that the ground shakes when he dodges. But yeah, I'm not 100%. I don't know if I'm going to get the house in the north, east. Just because that might put us too close to where the... It depends on how fast this goes. Actually, I should figure out what turn the Black Knight comes, so I have a little more information here. Give me 1 sec. Oh, it's not a turn thing, it's just when you attack the boss. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, well, so we actually have a lot of control over when he shows up. When does Jill show up? We also have to be careful of that. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, wait, hold on. No, it doesn't say. Oh, at the end of turn 4. At the end of turn 4? Oh, shit. Okay, we gotta get out of here. This is turn 3 right now. We still have one more turn. We should be alright. So... Okay, so she's actually strong enough to fight that guy. Let me kill this guy. He's 120 kilogram. Yeah, he is massive. It would be cool if he was like a little bigger in the. But yeah, well, that is one big dude. Yeah, nothing can actually kill this shitty. If you ever want your characters to look good, your like crappy characters you just got, just have them fight the vigilantes in this chapter. It makes you feel good. Don't think we're gonna be able to kill this guy. No. There's no true range yet, though. Can you one-shot? Oh my god, Mordecai. So, the biggest thing about this is that Jill will come from back here, and then the Black Knight will show up here. So what we want to do, I think, is wait. I mean, this won't matter until later. But one of the problems is that Mordecai can get, like, stuck up here with Sahark and stuff. And then you'll have, like, the Black Knight coming up to kill him and Jill from behind. I did not know that that was triggered by, attacking the boss, so that's good to know. Oh boy, there's 3 mages there. And a lot of enemies. Wow, yeah, actually, this is pretty sketchy. You have 6 resistance? How much do you have? 9? Okay. Not great, I won't lie. Let me heal Titania, we'll start here. Elemental thighs, that's illegal. Yeah, that's illegal. Play Rolf to the snap. Yeah, I mean, okay, maybe not Rolf. Everyone else would look great. Maybe not Rolf. I know they get bonus experience, but is it worth it as the bonus experience expert? Blue Island, is it worth it to keep them alive? Because obviously you would also get experience if you just killed them, right? What are we gonna do about these guys? That's my question. At least we can hit fairly hard. I really wish Ike was closer. Can you shove Ike? Okay, hold on. Oh, sweet. Marcy, you're a beast. At least you tried. Okay, can you shove Ike? Wait, why do I want to shove Ike? Yeah, wait, no, I need to shove Ike twice. Why would I shove Ike? I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I can't... Can you shove Ike? Oh, shit. And you can? Okay, well then we can actually make something happen here. So let's kill this guy with Ileana. Yes. Not really. 120 bonus experience. So there is a reason, but... So much of a hassle. Alright, Ike, I need you to be... up here. Sweet, okay. I guess I don't really have an answer for the other Bow Knight. It's still not great. Fortunately, Mist is incredibly slow. I think somebody might have to die here. Yeah, he's about one short of actually being able to go where I need. I need him here. Like, I think Mist is... Yeah, I think Mist is gonna die here. Don't know that there's a lot I can do about that, because I can't protect both sides. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to just let Mist die, honestly. Look at that hand axe! Now that's a hand axe. I guess Marcia could also die. Hopefully he'll go kill Mist. I'd much rather lose Mist, obviously. But I guess we'll see what he does. Am I in danger here? 15 and 14, and he has 6. 10 and 10. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, again, like, I don't want to lose these characters, but it's not the biggest deal if we lose either Marcia or Mist. But I think... Well... Yeah, Marcia dies, right? Because effective damage is 2 times in this game, right? So that means that he has 16, he deals 16 damage? Because I could put Sora in here. No, that doesn't matter. He can still attack Mist. Alright, well again, let's just hope he attacks Mist, I guess. There's not a lot I can do. Yeah, whatever. Oh well. Mist actually does have Miracle. Oh shit, wait, that house is gonna get destroyed. No, wait, is he in range? I don't know. I think that thief might be 1 tile away. Ah, well that sucks. Yeah. Oh! What? What? What the hell? Okay. Okay. I don't know how that didn't... Why was it 14? Shouldn't it have been 16? Isn't effective damage 2 times in this game? Am I crazy? Oscar's fine too, but just barely. I don't know why he didn't attack Mist, because he would have doubled Mist. So hypothetically he would have killed her. So I don't know why he wouldn't try for that, as opposed to not killing Marcia, but I don't know. Each their own, I guess. Eyes of heart. I like that. I like that this guy was just his teammate. Oh, it's double weapon might. Man, I always forget what effective damage actually affects. Oh, it's double weapon might. Okay. Ah, shit. Okay. Well, we're down a Draco shield. That's unfortunate. I guess I couldn't get either. But nobody died on the plus side. Oh, okay. So Marcia was safe. Oh, so it's 12. It's 12 instead of 6. So he'd have 23, not 17. Which is 14. Oh, okay. Alright, that makes sense. Weird. This still does not look great, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sure. Volk is like such an annoying character because his stats actually look pretty good, but daggers are like so worthless in this game. Okay, we do have a lot of units we need to take care of up here. Yeah, again, I don't know why he didn't attack Mist, because he would have doubled. There's no way he gets weighed down. 17. I mean, she could have procced Miracle, but like he would have doubled. So I didn't know. I don't know why he didn't try to kill Miss as opposed to fully. Like, there's no way he was gonna kill Marcia. So I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna Regal Sword the Bow Cav. We might try to set him for somebody, but we'll see. I don't know how nobody died that turn. That's insane. Yeah, I don't know. I know I keep going back to this, but I don't know why that guy didn't attack Mist. Definitely would have killed her. Okay, what can we do against these? Oh, we don't double emo the Slim. Oh, shit. Sure, that's not bad. Yeah, not getting the Draco Shield House is pretty unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of expecting to get that, but oh well. Ultimately, probably not the biggest deal in the world. Sure. I do really want to start giving Marcia experience, but now we're in this like weird middle ground where like Oscar still needs a level, although that won't be very hard. But like Kieran also needs levels, and we still need to promote both of our mages. Like there's a lot of different units that I want to train right now. Very nice. Oh, then the hand axe. Yeah, that could be. I think that probably would have been better. I just did the hand axe. I think longevity, like it would be better. But right now, I think the iron axe would be much better. Okay, so 18 damage. How much do you deal? 9. So that should be enough. Let's see that. But I think you're right. I think I should just on iron. Honestly, I think it's better too because I got the short axe. So our 2-range weapons are actually like pretty good right now. That's better than hand axe anyways. Wow. She's 3 for 3 now. No, 4 for 4 on speed, and she got defense. Aureliana's pretty ridiculous already. Let me see if I can kill this guy. Ooh, this could be a Nephany kill. I can smell it. I don't know what we're gonna do with Nephany yet. She's my like meme pick that I want to train, but I'm not sure if we're actually gonna do it. We'll see. Depends on how desperate I get for like good characters. They just catching up though. Yeah, that is very true. And Kieran does start level 12, so it's actually not as bad as I think I made it out to be. I think both of our mages are 15 and 11, and then yeah, Kieran comes 12 and he's 20. So we can actually probably start focusing on Marcia pretty soon. Oh, nice. Let's go Zark. On the Ravens, like, yeah, to be fair, I don't expect anything to have good hit rate against the Ravens. Forge Wind Tome? That could be good. Is there a limit to forges in this game? For some reason I thought you needed coins, but I don't know if we have coins. Is there like, can you do... I know you can't do more than one per, like, Hey, stop wasting all my physics uses, bud. Forge Window will be cursed. All the more reason to do it. Alright, and again, like I said before, I don't want the Black Knight to show up quite yet, so let's make sure we're not in the boss's range. Oh, I don't know if we've seen her Lance crit yet. I really like the Lance crit of the Lances. Well, obviously of the Lances. Money's the limit? Okay. For some reason I thought you needed a coin to do a forge. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game, or maybe I'm just crazy. Okay, I knew the one forge per chapter thing, but okay, so here comes Jill. I think Jill doesn't move if you're not in her range, so I don't think we have to worry about her very much. As long as we can obviously get out of our range. Man, Nephany looks really good when every unit she fights has 3 health, or 1 health. Also 3 health, I suppose. Alright, Nephany, big level up here. Okay. Oh shit, that's right. I forgot you can't get items with Lagoos in this game, or on this chapter. We have a couple of kills here if people want them. I guess I'll get Soren a kill for starters. Okay, can I kill the mage? Well, maybe I don't care. Yeah, maybe I can do it with somebody else. Well. Okay, I whacked this guy. We should be able to promote Oscar by the end of this chapter. I don't think that's going to be a problem. I can get Ileana kill here. I think I still want to prioritize the mages over... Maybe not. I mostly just want to promote one of the mages, so we can get an extra healer. Although we didn't lose Mist, so I don't need it as much as I thought I was going to. But... still nice to have. Needs healing. Oh, I guess Titania. Wait, isn't Kieran like hella hurt? Yeah, see him. And Race's healing is so good. And I'll do this but not use a 2-range weapon. That is actually really good to know how effective damage works though, because later on that might be important to be aware of. I just have to remember it. You know what's funny? I'm pretty sure we were on this exact chapter when I like last figured out how effective damage worked. And now we're back again, and I've obviously forgotten. Aw, she was the one setting the kills for Nephany. Oh, well, I don't like that. That can still be a kill, but that's a little dangerous. This is, I think we have to be careful here. Because with Kanto, they could very well kill one of our units. Let's just do this. And then we'll do this, and then we'll go like... Okay, so the max either of them can go is to there. So we'll have Nephany go here, And we'll also have Zaharka here. Well, I guess I could both attack Zahark. How much do they deal? 21. Yeah, maybe we just don't do Zahark. They can attack one of them can attack Nefany if they want, I suppose. Alright. I don't think we're gonna get close enough, but we gotta stay out of his range. We really do not want the Black Knight showing up right now. That would be bad. Let's heal Titania. I will say, I usually think that there's quite a bit of a time limit when it comes to this chapter. But honestly, as long as you get away from Jill, she doesn't move. And as long as you don't fight the boss until you're ready, the Black Knight doesn't show up. You can actually be pretty meticulous with this chapter. Or at least a bit more than I thought you could. Because I never knew when the Black Knight showed up. Usually looking up chapters is a good way to figure out how to handle them. It's just a rule of thumb. I bet this healer is terrified right now. I don't think we're going to be able to steal the boss's Lagu's Slayer because I don't think we're going to be able to get to the amount of, what do you call it? I don't think we're going to be able to get one more strength on Volk. Man, I love when... eventually it'll be really frustrating, but at the moment I love when units go to 1 health. Okay, give me Physic. Nice. We love that. So if I kill one, then I can use Not Leth here. Or we could just keep using Leth. He's too horny. He's gotta calm down. Yeah, I mean, he won't attack. He's gonna attack Leth again, but... Alright, this dude will actually give me the Killer Lance. Again, we want to stay out of his range. Elise is pretty horny. Alright, here, Marcia. I got a kill for you. Okay, apparently 79%, not enough to get a kill with Marcia. Man, her defense is, not bad. 9. Let me heal the little bit he's missing. Gotta love them thighs. Okay, let's do this. We could probably get Cure and kill here too, right? If we go 62%, Jesus. Oh, it's better than that, I guess. I mean, if he misses, it's fine too. Honestly, I think I might make everything that we forged that color, because it looks so stupid. And I love it. What are Kieran's bases? Okay, he's actually really similar to how Oscar was around that time. When Oscar was a young man. And then, again, stay out of his range. So I think we can probably... Yeah, and then kill a Soren, and then... Purple is the color of power. I feel like deep purple is the color of power though, not the weird pink thing that I'm using for. Weird pink is the color of shitty 2-range weapons. Purple is the best color. I think that's pretty obvious. Or at least I agree with that. Always purple, forever purple. Leaf can just stand there. She still hasn't gotten hit. Although she's the Bjork guard, so I think even if she gets hit, she takes like half damage. Oh, I gotta attack Ike. Oh, he did attack Zahark. What the hell? Okay. Oh, I guess he couldn't have attacked Zahark last turn because I didn't put him in the range. Jesus! Oh my God! Zahark just messed that dude up. Holy shit! Hit, adept, crit. I mean, that kind of sucks because I wanted Nephity to kill that guy, but god damn, that was sweet to look at. All right, let's get everybody over here, but not in the boss's range. That's the Wishblade. An apt name. 3 strikes on that thing. I know that guy just got destroyed. I don't even care that I want an Nephity to kill that guy because that was sick. Okay, we don't. I think I'm gonna wait one more turn to lure out the boss. Who wants this kill? Marcy is still my lowest around here, so probably just Marcia. She missed her last ones. Anything else? Oh, that's right. I want to steal that heal. I mean, I guess everybody is like. I guess I actually could lure out the boss this turn. Because then the Black Knight will show up, and then I can move everybody in. Or I could just wait one more turn. You have 13 speed. You have 12 resistance. I mean, it's not going to be much different next turn. Everyone will be able to get away. Yeah. Yeah, maybe this isn't so bad. There's no way I get doubled, right? Wait. He's 13 speed, and I get weighed down by... Okay, so I have to use wind. That's fine. Could have also just done this with Oscar. That probably would have been smarter, but whatever. I think I'll deal a little bit more damage with Soren. Alright, Master, yeah. Take care, man. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I'll probably do like the next chapter yet tonight, but that'll probably be it for me tonight, so. Okay, so Black Knight still hasn't shown up, which is good. Do I... Wait, so... Oh, no, okay, never mind. I was gonna check if the weight thing actually mattered with tomes, but I got a speed, so... I was like, wait a minute, that just doesn't matter. But... Oh, shit. Yeah, Mike's kind of insane. That was a 92% that just missed. Interesting. Oh, Titania, you're too strong. Oscar might actually promote off of this hit if he doesn't miss. Yep. Okay, nice. We don't have to worry about Oscar now. And he should get a decent little boost out of this. You can instantly give it to Jill. We could do that. I know Jill takes hits pretty well in that chapter with the Levi's Guard. Nice. Always axes, right? Always axes. Could do bows, I guess. We want to be a little cheeky, but okay, we'll have Titania go up here as well, and then I guess Leaf because she has the guard. Well, I mean, we're still not going to be in the Black Knight's range, so we don't really have to put in this range. Always axes indeed. Always, always, always. I wanted to do bows because I wanted to look at the triangle attack with the brothers, but we're missing a brother, so that is unfortunately impossible. Oh yeah, I guess with Kieran you actually have to make a decision because he already has axes. Yeah, I don't know. I might do bows. Alright, yeah, sounds good. Again, good night. I don't know, I might do bows. We are going to have a lot of units that use lances. So I think bows could actually be kind of cool on him. Give Soren the boss kill. Got a Master Seal. Now I have 2 Master Seals, so could potentially promote some people, but other than Rice, I'm not really sure I want to promote, because everybody else, like, stats very much do matter in this game. So, one of the things that I do sometimes is I'll just wait until somebody's level 20 and then save a little bit of experience by promoting them. Like, save them. Basically, the Master Seal just saves a level. But I think you can actually sell Master Seals in this game, unlike in Radiant Dawn, so it's actually probably more useful to just do that. Yeah. I think you're right. I think selling the seals is probably better. I forgot you could sell them, because in Radiant Dawn you can't. Oh, she can go fight the Black Knight now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, looks like he moves 3. Oh, that's right. For some reason, it says mpid_Black Knight. I don't know why it says that. I think that was the translation just got a little weird there. Yeah, the Black Knight is... Obviously, the next team is still pretty strong, but pretty much immortal in this game. Thank you. I actually think in the grand scheme of things, the Black Knight is a fairly unique... what am I doing? Somebody's got to kill something. That's all I know. No, somebody else should do that. What am I doing? That's a good question. All right, you know what? Just kill this guy. I'm sick of looking at all these things that don't make sense. Like the Black Knight, I feel like there's very few Fire Emblem games, and obviously part of the reason the Black Knight is like he is because there's the sequel, and you're not actually like sort of supposed to fight him until the sequel. But like, I feel like there's not really any other example of a character in a Fire Emblem game that you can fight, but he's basically impossible to kill. Like, you're not actually supposed to fight the Black Knight, you know? feel like there's not really another example of that in a game. Maybe there is, and I'm just not thinking of it. Assuming it works, that's true. I don't think I'm gonna like abuse that. I do kind of want to see if it works because I am curious, but I don't think we're gonna make like a bunch of them if it does. I think that's kind of lame. But I am curious if it works. I mean, I guess even if you're critting with like a Slim Lance, for example, it can only ever be so good. But if you did it with like something a bit stronger, I think it'd be pretty ridiculous. Like if we did it with like a Thunder Tome or something, it'd probably be too strong. Okay, I think we're good. I could be wrong about this, but I don't think you have to arrive with Ike, so I'm not worried about where he is right now. See accuracy? 100 accuracy and then 250 crit does sound pretty insane. We'll do one more heal because we get some more experience. I think we were good to go. Great level up. So much skill as well. I don't know why. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, we get to watch Renulf get absolutely destroyed. I don't know how he's even still attacking. He just took a crit from the Black Knight. It's actually interesting, this cutscene, given the like reference of Radiant Dawn and who Sephiran is and stuff. Blood runs red. Alright, yeah, I think we'll do this chapter tonight. Because this one's pretty short. And then I'll probably leave. The boat chapter I've had some problems with in the past, so I'll probably leave that for tomorrow or the next time I stream. At the Hark, nobody died. Good, good, good. Okay, this is where we can actually get a unit. So there's a pretty useless unit on basically all playthroughs, but if Volk dies, so there's your only option to open chests for free and doors. Which isn't like the most useful thing in the world, but also isn't nothing. Sure, so. Okay. Alright, let's do the Forge. Here, we'll do a Thunder Tome. Okay, so we'll make its crit 0. And then that's all I'll change, I guess. Well, fuck. Oh no, that's way too much. Alright, yeah, we'll just do that. Yeah, it's 255. Oh my god, it has 255 crit. What the fuck? Wait, how do I delete? Okay, I don't know what this means, but that's what we're naming it. $72 damage, Jesus Christ. If anyone can read Japanese, I'm sure this is just a muddle of random nonsense. But... yeah, it does work. Alright, I don't know if we're actually going to use that, though. I am curious if it works, but again, I don't want to abuse it. Alright, I'll buy him an axe. I want to start training that rank. We don't need a poleaxe. I guess I'll get you a new axe. Well, if you want to cheese through the game, then I think I found the way. Do I have any experience? I have a tiny bit. Defense. It's Soren a level, I guess. Soren's the next person I think I want to train. I'll probably do like Soren next, and then maybe Nephany if I'm still serious about her. Although I also want to do Marcia, and we're about to get Jill. There's a lot of things I want to do. Okay. I also want to put the Lagoose Slayer on him, just in case, and then I think that's all I want to do. Lucasoya, basically. Lucasoya is a bunch of gibberish, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't read Japanese, and the translation patch does not include that part. Although it's kind of cool that it's a bunch of that. Oh, that's right, we did get Physic, which is actually kind of nice, so why don't you take that, just in case. Also, is there a vulnerary that's useless? Rolf's here to help. I didn't get any new skills, no. We may as well listen to all these. I don't think there's any reason, but yeah. So we don't want Zahark. I do want Oscar. Oh, jeez, I'm not bringing Titania. We have too many units. Mist, I guess we could probably get away with just one healer. Oh my god, I'm not bringing Rice either? What is this? Oh man, I want to bring everybody though. I guess not Mordecai, Elite is probably better. Well, these chapters go on for forever, so maybe Mordecai's actually better. Okay, I'm good to go. I will say, if we don't lose some units, and I'm serious about training as many units as I'm currently training, we are gonna kind of have a problem with deploying units at some point. Alright, we'll have Titania fight there, and then we'll have, I guess, Oscar fight here. Oh, maybe not. Or Leaf. Oh, the same thing's gonna happen if I move Rice, right? Yeah. I guess I'll do this. Yeah. And then this crow will... I guess that's fine. I can just... I mean, Nephany could fight the crow. I get doubled and he has 19. So I go to 3 health. Ah, fuck it. Whatever. And I think we're good. Because you can't quite get to me. You can't quite get to me. Yeah, I think we're good. Chapter's kind of weird because these crows are really like strong, but you only fight so many enemies. It's mostly just about like making sure that you're not accidentally putting somebody in like a bad range. Because we definitely have units that will just get one-rounded by these crows. That is quite a bit of crows, or quite a few crows. Alright, let's start here. You can also get a ton of experience for killing these crows. I mean, it is Maniac, so it's only ever so much, but... What was your percent? 63, yeah. We don't want to risk anything like that. But we're sure. Okay, that's not bad. I actually don't mind Ike getting a little bit of experience here. He isn't going to actually promote for a while. Like, Daybreaks is still a while off. But I tend to find that he's not, like, the strongest once you get to Daybreaks, because everyone else is promoting. So it's actually kind of useful to get him to, like, a good level pretty far prior. How are we killing that crow? Kind of wish I'd move more people to the back now. I don't really have a plan. I guess I don't care that much about this crow. Yeah, I guess I don't care that much about that crow. I just want to kill this one. I hope this hits, I guess. Okay. Well, I wish I could heal Neffany, because I'd love for her to kill this crow, but unfortunately I can't. Oh, actually I can. I have Physic, don't I? Hold on, I have to figure out... Ooh, this one has a Seraph Robe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so stay where you are. And then we'll go like this. I think this should work. Wait, what do I do if Neffany misses, though? I think we just do nothing. So we go like... Yeah, because he'll only have that range. So then we go like... Marcia, come over here. And then... Kieran... Yeah, I guess if he wants to attack Kieran, that's okay. 18 attack. I have... Oh, yeah. Okay, and then we'll, like, hit this guy. Yeah. Yeah. We didn't have to crit, but I'm not going to say no. So this way we don't risk a Neffany miss, because if she misses, she's not dying, so it doesn't matter. And nobody can get to these guys, because they're all, and then one person gets to Kieran. Yeah, this should be fun. Unless I'm missing something. I'm always nervous about this chapter, because there is so much range for the crows, but thankfully there's no 2 range. That's the one nice thing about dealing with Lagoos, is that there's never any 2 range. Oh, also they untransform. That's also nice. Although none of these crows are really ever going to untransform, to be honest. The boss actually has a demi-ban, which is really unfortunate that you don't get. Because multiple demi-bans would be pretty cool, but... we do get one later, obviously, so not the biggest deal in the world. Comes Jill. We have 100 crit. Jesus Christ. This is so stupid. How much do you deal again? 15. It's like 4. Yeah. Nice. Oh, the hit rate on this hand axe is pretty nice. Probably be way better if it was just an iron axe, but. Got a robe. I'm not really sure, honestly, who I'm planning to give that robe to right now. Obviously, we have a handful of good options as far as that's concerned. Okay, sweet. I hit this guy. I wonder if Soren gets doubled. I think our Soren is actually fast enough to the point where he doesn't. 14 speed. If I get weighed down by everything. I don't know if I really trust that. Like, for example, would this guy double me? No, and how fast is this guy? 15 speed. Hold on. With wind, I get weighed down by 1, so I have 13 speed. So as long as it's not this guy, I actually don't. Can I kill that guy? I could also do this. Oh, I also have Leaf. Yeah, I have Leaf as well. Let's just do this. I want to avoid using that tome if we can. Although I do kind of want to see it crit once, because I'm curious. Holy shit, a Leaf crit. You don't see that a lot. Okay, I'm pretty sure that she won't get, or he won't get crit, but let's still put some people around him. I think we're good other than that. It's just secret in this one guy right now, so. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll get another kill for Soren here. Good experience, very good. And waddles forward like that. Yeah, there's this great thing in this game where when like your character will get pushed back, there's this like little derpy animation that plays because like it happens with the enemies too. If like the unit needs to walk up like just a step to get so that they can do their attack animation, and it's so derpy. It's great. You very rarely see it. I think it's like only with flying units. I don't know if it's with anyone else, but definitely happens with flying units as we just saw. Everyone else back up. But it's great. I don't think it happens in Radiant Dawn at all. Okay, Seeker's starting to move. It's good. That means we're getting there. We're allies because you're racist. We can change her, okay? We can change her ways. We can make her better. We can cure her of racism. Okay, can anybody... That's gonna be too much. That's perfect, though. I don't know why I'm trying to train Nephany. This is honestly a terrible idea. I think Nephany's a pretty bad character in general, but I think she has to be, like, extra bad on on Maniac mode, where it's all about, like, strength and offensive potential. Because hers is pretty bad. But at least she can double. Okay. Let's do this and this. And perfect. And then we'll move you back. And we'll go like this, this, this. Oh, there's a hole right here. Oh my god, I'm dumb. No, you could just attack Oscar, that's fine. And I think that's it. A lot of what this chapter is just like shoving units right up against the sides that they can't go. Maniac, she cries too much effort. Yeah. I mean, I believe that she can be pretty solid. It's just that, like, again, I think that, like, strength is so important, and she's much more of, like, a speed skill type character. Also, she requires a lot of effort. There is that. I'm willing to give her the effort. I'm just not sure that the payoff is going to be worth it. The wall of people. None shall pass. But we'll see. Maybe she'll be amazing. Who knows? Only time will tell. Alright, well now we have, like... Damn, they've actually, like, kind of... They're using their bodies to keep us in. I think who I can kill with if I do that. I guess we can try with Jill. Doesn't work, it's not the end of the world. I mean, I hope Nephany's amazing. That would be awesome. Also, I think defensively she's... Although her base defense is actually not bad, so... Maybe she won't be so bad. And I think her defense growth is like the same as Oscar's, it's like 35% or something, which is not bad. I think her resistance growth is okay as well. Oh, look at this! Like when the camera just goes in front of a pillar. Marcy, do you want to try maybe? Nope. Nope. How do I want to do this? I guess we can put Rice over here. He'll ask her, sure. And then we can do something like... Oh, wow. Go with Ileana. Unfortunately, Leaf just transformed back. Yeah, you crit that dude. He wasn't really consistent with the speed, but... Her strength is not bad, though. Oh, so they currently just can't get up here, so it's just Seeker I have to worry about. And then I also have to kill this crow. I think I can probably do this with Ike, but... We have to look at Seeker's range, though. I have to figure out where you can get to. Yeah, I don't love that. And yours is the same. What is Seeker's speed? It's 15? Oh, so he doesn't double Nephany. Or... Oh, he gets way down. Shoot. But I can equip the Iron Axe and then he won't. Okay, so... Yeah, so just go here, I guess? Okay, yeah. And then we'll go... Equip the Iron Axe. Long rain down by thunder, which is very nice. Very nice. Okay, kill this guy. This is a little weird, but I think we'll be okay. And then... We got an arm scroll. I'm assuming you can't double... Oh, get Marcia off of this. Because you don't get way down, right? No, and I have 11 speed. And you have 50... Oh, shoot. Okay, that's a problem. Yeah, that is a problem, isn't it? I have 14 speed, I have 13 speed. Okay, Soren actually doesn't get doubled. This is really weird. Oh, if I just go here, I'm okay, right? If I just go here. Yeah. Okay, so... This is really weird. I think we're okay. And these guys can't attack anything. And then he'll just attack, like, Nephany, I guess? But she doesn't get doubled. So that's fine. Yeah. Probably didn't need to quite put myself into this position, but here we are. Okay. Oh, we should get a Wrath crit there. That'd have been sick. Okay, so we need to kill Seeker. The Goose Slayer is so nice in this chapter. If you have a good Ike, obviously. Okay. Oh, perfect. Get started another kill here. Yeah, you trigger a death. Wow, he got literally nothing. Very cool. Just reinforce with items. Yeah, I mean, it's route, so we'll kill everybody. What I want to do is to make it so that they have to attack, like... We could... No, because they can only get on the boat. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We'll just do like this, I guess. And then you can currently get 15 speed. So you don't double Soren, so I don't much care. We can do this, I suppose. And then we can... Oh, that's not great. Oh, that's right. There's no like attacking down in this game. You don't get like a huge boost like you do in Radiant Dawn. I coins 1 robe, 1 secret book, 1 arm scroll. Yeah, there's a shit ton of stuff in this chapter. Okay, I think we're good. I mean, if they want to just sit under Ileana and let her like go to town with Thunder, then kind of fine with that. All right, hopefully I didn't mess up the speed here, and I'm not getting doubled. Okay. Even if I'm like really sure, I still get nervous. 4. Can you deal 15? No. Can you deal 15? No. Can you? Maybe? This would be so much better if it did work like in Radiant Dawn and I could just attack down. But unfortunately it doesn't. Let's see if we can get a kill here. Yeah. Another coin. Infinite coins. How much can you do like with iron? Yeah. You're too strong. I guess I do still want Soren to be getting these kills anyways. It's fine. I mean, like I said, the next person that I want to promote is Soren, so... And he finally leveled out with speed. He's actually not slow now, which is super nice. We could sit here and just have the... Oh, we could, like, Wrath attack the Raven over and over again. That actually does sound kind of fun. It's just you two, right? Yeah. They just don't move. How do we kill this guy? That's a good question. Alright, we'll do this once. Because I am curious, does it work? Okay, yeah, it does. I guess I don't know why it wouldn't, but... He's 19? Okay. Yeah, see, he was, like, speed screwed for so long, but... Yeah, he's really come along. 15 speed is probably, maybe even higher than where he should be, to be honest. Not really sure. Hey! Alright, everybody needs to go down the line a little bit. This is really stupid, but I think it's funny that Nephine's critting the crows, so I actually want to do this. Okay, yeah. Survive this nerd. Oh, yeah, transformed! You fool! Show him what's up, Nephine. Not that, this one. And then, can I get Ileana? Oh, the other guy's actually not there. So many crows. Oh! Okay, I forgot that they were still a part of the boat. I mean, it's fine. She has a Lagoose guard, so it's not like she's actually in any danger. Couldn't actually maybe even get a kill for her next turn. Yeah, you can't be too cute. You gotta be careful. Sure, why not? We can try this at least. I don't know. We're probably to the max reinforcements, I would think. Maybe we still need another turn or something. Okay, well, she's getting defense for some reason. I can't really complain about that. Alright, let's get Leith over here. But I can't quite get on the boat yet. We're gonna actually have to do something because next turn I am actually gonna have to contend with those guys, so well, let's just do this. Yeah. Oh, well. Okay. Yeah, because I actually do want that crow to die, because we are going to have to kind of break this formation we have going once those other crows show up, or get closer. Yeah, Maniac has a shit ton of strength. Okay, you over here. Get sort another kill. That'd be so funny if this guy just randomly had Vantage. Another coin. Yeah, let's just back up. I don't think there's any reason to stay here in this current formation. This guy's not gonna transform next turn, so. Vulnerary. Just get out of here, and then we'll go like. Because what? They can both get to Nephany? I don't love that. Wait, how much movement do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So hypothetically, this guy could move, attack Nephany, Kanto back, and then this guy could attack her and kill her. That part I don't love, I will admit. I guess I could just rescue Nephany. I mean, that's fine, I guess. I'm not doubling the crows anyways. Yeah, that's probably fine. And they can't kill Ike. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, there are more reinforcements. So do the reinforcements just keep coming if I never route? I guess I usually finish this chapter faster, so I'm not really sure how this works. I mean, it's good experience, but I don't want to be here all day. Kind of surprised he hit with half skill. So many coins. Maybe this is just how it works on. I think it just keeps going. I mean, I think I've only ever played this chapter like twice on Maniac, so it probably just keeps going. I'm just not familiar with how long it takes, or as familiar as on like normal. How do I want to do this? We do have to kill this guy, but most people should be able to do that. Yeah, I think it keeps going no matter what. I mean, there's not much we can do. Like, if crows keep spawning outside of the boat, unless like, Marcy and Jill aren't strong enough to go kill crows, so we kind of just have to do what we're doing. I mean, it's fine. Alright, let's drop Marcy, or, Neffany off. Drop a Neffany off for school. Get a Liana kill, hopefully, unless she misses. So the thing about the L Thunder, like, animation, not that this really matters, but the, like, first part of it, the, like, thunderclap that goes together, or lightning clap, I guess, if that misses, the whole thing misses, and if that hits, then the whole thing's gonna hit. Kind of useless information, but I just thought that was kind of interesting. There's no other really tome like that, because most tomes just like hit right away, whereas that has like a thing, and then it does the actual hit. I guess I can chuck a hand axe at him. Why not? Yeah, we have the arm scroll, and then yeah, somebody should have the book, or it's in my convoy. Yeah, she got the secret book. We have all the good drops, I think, because the robe as well is like right away. So I think we've gotten all the good drops. Yeah, that's fine. Who wants a healing? Probably Jill, unless she probably won't see more combat here, but I think there's probably just a couple more coins, and that's it. Rice with the refusal to get any speed. Free real estate. We love free real estate. Alright, Soren. We're getting really good experience for Soren. He's really close to promotion now, which is cool. Yeah, he's level 20 now. So we should be able to promote him probably by next chapter. Arm scroll. Oh, that was the arm scroll. I think we just had one. So do Leith, and then I guess I can attack Oscar as well if they want. Can we shove? Not that I really need to. These are the last two crows, right? At least for now. This chapter's kind of... I wonder how people like speedrun this chapter. Well, no, I guess speedrun wouldn't be a big deal, because speedruns don't care about turns, they just care about time. I wonder how people... Like, people that are trying to, like, spend very little, turns, I wonder how they handle this chapter. I mean, I guess if you had, like, a strong Jill or a strong Marcia, you could do this pretty fast, but you kind of just have to let the game do its own thing. Sick. Cross spawn late. Was it supposed to spawn earlier? We got it. That's what's important. Titania has one, so I feel like there might have been one earlier, but she also might have gotten that before. Oh, yeah, okay. I guess if you Forge Glitch and Marcia is strong enough, and then when Jill comes, you can, like, give her the Levu's Guard, potentially. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe not the Lagoose guard part, or the Lagoose guard part, but everything else seems makes a lot of sense. I think that kind of stuff's interesting. I don't think I'd ever want to, like, what is it, LTLC or something? But it is cool. It is cool. Can I shove her twice? No, I don't think I have enough. I don't think I have enough shoving potential. Ah, that's fine. Yeah, low. Yeah, because it's LT, it's low, LT, low turn, LTLC. Oh, maybe it's just LTCs. I don't know what LTLC would be. But yeah, that's what I'm referring to. I think people actually like to do that. I think that's a thing. Because there's like speed runs, but I'm assuming speedrunners don't care about like the turns. I mean, they do so much as it saves them time, but like this chapter is actually really fast. It's just that it takes a lot of turns. All right, we'll let Soren get the last kill. Good. No heroes or anything. Okay. But LTLCs, I feel like you can only ever do like so. That's all about like planning. You know. I don't know. Again, it's cool. Not my thing, but it's cool. Okay, nice. We got there. Now we're gonna have some big beefy dragon boys to help us move out of here. I like that. Nasir's like, whoa! Wait a minute. I know where we are. I gotta get the fuck out of here. This is Garrett's like one appearance in this game. And turns out we in Dragonland. Yep. Given how strong the dragons are, we see later on in the game, the feral ones. Don't think we'd stand much of a chance against 3 dragons right now. Thank you, Kurth. Appreciate it. You the man. Chapter actually took quite a bit longer than I was expecting, but it's fine. Bryce Gareth is there. I think this is his only appearance in this game, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know if they like expected him to be in the next game, so they put him in this game, or what, because he is sort of pointless right there. But he's there, hanging out, doing his thing. Okay, you don't need more strength. Come on, Effany. Get a decent level up. Even if it's just speed. Okay, take defense. And HP. Just top up some people. Alright, so this is where I'm going to end the stream for tonight. Not a great level up. So this chapter, Guiding Wind, I've actually found to be pretty difficult on Maniac, but we'll see how it goes. So I will be back probably tomorrow, although maybe not tomorrow. It depends on how some like work stuff goes. But if I'm not back tomorrow, then Tuesday, we'll keep going with this playthrough. So as always, thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good time and enjoy your nights. I will see you next time.